1019, Nexus radio station. We're throwing it back. We're throwing it back. The new Party 1019, New York's #1 for throwbacks.
Yes. Yeah. We are on a good look with poetry, bars, and hooks. We are throwing it back with nothing but classics on Party 1019, Heart Radio, the Matrix Studios Network. Of course, I have to emphasize that.
Did you plan all that pink with her? Did you tell her what wardrobe to wear today?
No, we did not. I know, right? Everything, the covers, and we sparkly and stuff too. No, we didn't. But shout out to DJ Young and Up because he had us up in here in the kitchen. Right? I was like, I was in somebody's kitchen just now. Like, that was hilarious.
My mama's kitchen, my auntie's kitchen, somebody's kitchen.
And it's funny because we were talking. I had to stop and sing to the camera. Like, yeah, it was on that. What was that? Barry White, right? Yeah, so that's the kind of vibes we on, you know. And if anybody knows, I'm also known as Auntie Kim, so that's what we do. But give it up for Arianna Jones in the building. Yeah, where's the claps at? Where's the claps at? Sorry, claps. There we go. What's up, Miss Lady?
How are you?
I'm
Thank you
good.
for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming. And she came all the way from Virginia. Yeah. How was the trip?
A long train ride, but I did sleep most of the way. So.
Okay. Nice. And so let's give a little bit of history. Actress, activist. You also are a film producer as well, right? And you started your career around what age?
So I started acting around age 16. I did plays and stuff before then, but the first film I ever did, I was about 16, 17. And then I started my film production company right after I graduated from NYU. So that was a couple years ago.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to definitely get into that. So you had started leaping in with your acting career with Goosebumps too, right?
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was so fun because I was so young and it was my first time being on a film set. I was only on camera for like 30 seconds. I played one of the cheerleaders. I was really just an extra in the movie, but I had never been on set before with all the lights and cameras. I loved it. Okay. So I knew that I wanted to continue doing it after that.
Okay, and then you went off into going to NYU, like you just said. And let's see. So with that combination and studying psychology and sociology, how did that shape your approach to filmmaking and writing?
I think that my background in psych and sociology really helped me a lot with my acting because it's all about like studying human behavior. Okay. And how humans act and react to certain situations. React. That's a very good word. Absolutely. Yes. So having that background, I think it really helps me when I'm portraying different characters.
What kind of characters do you like to play?
To be honest with you, in real life, I'm so like silly and goofy, but I love to be dramatic on camera. Okay. I like crying, like putting on a show. Okay. Yeah. And you did quite a few films. Out of all of them, which one was the most dramatic? Honestly, I think it's the one that I'm working on right now, which is a series. Okay. It's being shot in New York. Okay. It's called Bottom B. And okay. Yes. It takes place in the 70s. Nice. And I play a 15-year-old girl. Okay. Who's forced into prostitution by her father, who's a drug addict. There's a lot going on in that story. And it's pretty heavy. So getting into that character, it takes a lot. Absolutely. Yeah. What do you do to like bring yourself back? Because like you said, it takes a lot. You know, I've done acting as well too, and I know that you have to go into the scene whether you gotta scream, you gotta cry, or you have to feel that pain from, like you said, sexual trauma, right? Or anything like that.
how do you get back to yourself after that?
So I have a way of like really separating myself from the character before I even get on the set. Okay. Which I think every actor should do, because I hear a lot of stories about people who cannot let go of their roles after they leave the set. Like,
me too. Right.
You're really putting yourself through real trauma playing these roles. Right. So before I even go on set and get in front of the camera, I have to just do my little warm-ups and remind myself that this is just
the camera.
Acting. Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, because it could get deep. It could get heavy. So I know, like, because when I watch, like, a series that you got to constantly be this person every week, there's got to be a lot on, like, your mental. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got to definitely learn how to get out of that, regroup, meditate. I think meditate will probably be helpful in some situations. And no, like you said, it's just acting, okay? Nice. So you are passionate about celebrating and uplifting communities through your work. Can you share a specific moment or project that you've done?
Yes. So I have done film for a long time, for the past few years, but I got my start in theater. And I just recently got cast as Olivia in the play Fireflies.
Yes.
Yes, and I'm really excited to be back on stage because just the style of acting is completely different from being on the camera, and I really missed it. Okay. So Fireflies, it's about a young African-American writer, Olivia, who is married to a well-known civil rights leader. She writes all of his speeches. She organizes all of his events. She's really like the mastermind behind everything, but she just lives in his shadows because it's the 1960s and she's the wife. And he's
he's the man.
Right, the face of the civil rights movement.
Okay.
So it's very loosely based on the life of Martin Luther King and Coretta.
Okay.
But those are the type of stories that I like to tell. Like stories that educate you, stories that inspire you, stories that impact you in some kind of way.
Yeah, that's nice. So talk about the difference between an actual play and filming on a set for TV or movie.
So when you're on stage, everything has to be so big because you want to make sure the people all the way across the room can feel your emotions the same as the people in the front row can feel them. But when you're on set and the camera's right in front of your face, you don't need to do all the extra. You're gonna look a little crazy if you do too much.
Okay, got it. I definitely relate.
But I do think stage is fun because you get to be over the top like that.
Nice. And this is Fireflies, and you are now having production now, and it's in Virginia. Yeah. What part of Virginia?
It's in Charlottesville, Virginia right now.
Okay. And when's your next show?
My next show is going to be Thursday.
Is that the last one, or you have another one after?
Our last one will be Sunday.
Okay. Yay. So y'all better go out there. Y'all in Virginia, go support. And we'll get back to that towards the end of the segment and things like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. We'll come back with Arianna Jones. We're going to go back to DJ Younganut from Brooklyn with our throwbacks. We're going back in the kitchen and cooking some collard greens. We'll be right back.
Going down, fade to Black Street. The homies got at me, collaborations. Bump like Ashley, no doubt. I put it down, never slouch. As long as my credit can vouch, a dog couldn't catch me. Say out. Tell me who could stop with Dre making moves, attracting honeys like a magnet, giving them orgasms with my mellow accent. Still moving this flavor with the homies Black Street and Teddy, the original rough shakers.
Shutting it down, good lord. Baby got 'em open all over town. Strictly cause you don't play around. Cover much ground, got game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day. True play away. I can't get her out of my mind. Wow. I think about the girl all the time. Wow, wow. East side to the west side, pushing fat rides, it's no surprise. She got tricks in the stash, stacking up the cash, fast when it comes to the gas. By no means average, it's on when she's got to have it. Baby, you're a perfect 10. I wanna get in, can I get down so I can? I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up, bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up, bag it up, girl. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up, bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. Oh yeah, wow, wow, wow,
she's got class and style, knowledge by the pound. Baby never act wild, very low key on the profile. Catching feelings is a no. Let me tell you how it goes. Curves the word, spins the verb. Lovers hit curves so freak what you heard. Rolling with the fatness, you don't even know what the half is. You got to pay to play, just for shorty bang bang to look your way. I like the way you work it, Trump type all day, every day. You're blowing my mind.
We're throwing it back. We're throwing it back. The new Party 1019. Number one for throwbacks.
No diggity. I got to bag it up. Bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. No diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up. Bag it up, baby. I like the way you work it. No diggity. No diggity. I got to bag it up.
Some people say that I'm not the same girl. They say I think that I'm in my own world. What makes them think that I have changed? Yeah.
Dropping that fire. It's DJ Young and the Bounce Squad DJs.
Brandy, Dog Child, Maze Kid, Harlem on the rise. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I went from Helly Hansons to many mansions. The girls in the Aruba doing belly dancing. Spent half of my advancing, jars from Branson to make it through my circumstances. But you know I'm wiser now, move like Kaiser now. Got a butter soft leather just to hide my pound. Got a house in the valley, come and find me now. Got enough dough to buy the town, so I might give a 6 to my chick, Benz to my mom. Crib so big it look like the Synagogue. Give her a couch just to spill Henny on. And been a gone since Lotto's and Benetton. Come on.
Let her work. Make room. Let her work. Make room. Let her work. Make room. Let her work. Somebody shine a light on her. Shine a light on her. Shine a light on her. Shine a light on her.
Trying to be me. Do what I gotta do. Think that I'm sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Trying to be me. What I proving. People think that I'm sitting on top of the world. Oh yeah, top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Top of the world. Top of the world. Top of the world. Yeah, yeah. I wonder why there's often sun in my life. Fairy tale and everything is so right. I wish that you could know the truth. Yeah. My life is real, so please don't get it twisted. Problems the same and gotta be dealt with. These are the things I wish you knew. Oh,
Make room. Let her work. 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 Somebody shine a light on her.
Streaming online at party1019.com. This is New York's number one for throwbacks. The new Party 1019, a Nexus radio station.
Yes, you're on a Good Look with Poetry, Bars, and Hook. It's your girl, Kim Good Look Seabrook. I am with the beautiful Arianna Jones. And y'all don't hear what's going off the camera, but when we're off, when the music is playing. But she said we went from the kitchen to the club. So shout out again to DJ Younganut from Brooklyn. And let's get back to you, Miss Lady. Came all the way from Virginia last night to sit with me. I am really thankful and honored. That means a lot. Yeah.
I'm thankful that you invited me.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So let's see. So you got a Arianna Jones Productions. Let's talk about that. What sparked that? Any sneak peeks on what types of stories or anything that you're doing through this company?
So I started the company about a year ago.
Okay.
At the end of 2020. So more like the beginning of 2021. So I have produced one movie that's in post-production already. And I also write, so I'm writing 2 features right now.
Okay.
And I'm also working on another feature that I didn't write, but I'll be a producer on.
Nice.
So I have a few projects coming up, but they're all in pre-production right now.
So what's your goal overall with this company?
I wanted to grow to the point where I have my own studio and I'm really doing everything. Okay. Almost like Tyler Perry Studios.
Okay.
One day I want to have my own building and I want to be behind everything.
I know that. You hear that.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to make that happen, Arianna Jones. You're going to make that happen. So, like, being a young black woman in this industry, what are the challenges that come with it? Because, I mean, you know, you hear some things and we know, like, some of the roles that they offer you are not in the best light, although from what you've said and what I've saw, you got some pretty good, you know, roles and characters that you play. But what about the ones that are not so good? Do you get approached with that, and how do you deal with that?
Yeah, I think one thing that I've learned is just knowing your worth, knowing what you bring to the table. You don't have to accept everything that you're given.
Okay.
Understand that there's always going to be opportunities, and if you're destined to do something, you're going to end up doing it. Mm-hmm. You don't have to jump on the first opportunity you get or just accept anything that you're given.
Absolutely.
If you have the talent and it's what you're destined to do, then it's going to work out for you. Mm-hmm. You just have to follow the course and follow the journey. Mm-hmm. And you'll get there.
Yeah, and listen, and no shade to the women who are taking those roles, you know what I mean? But I just know that a lot more of those roles are given to us versus other people. Mm-hmm. So, you know, that's all. We want to see y'all in a better light, you know? Mm-hmm. So, okay. So let's see what else we got going on. As someone who wears many hats, actress, dancer, writer, producer, how do you switch between these roles? Is there a secret Arianna Jones recipe that we need to know about?
Well, it's easy for me because I got training in school. Like, I went because I wanted to act, but we had to direct, we had to produce, we had to write. Otherwise, you were going to fail the class.
Okay. So, and that was at NYU?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I have experience doing all of it. Mm-hmm. I will say a lot of my classmates, they would direct and they would realize, oh, I like directing even more than I like acting, mm-hmm. or they'd produce and they'd realize that they like it more than acting. A lot of us came in as actors and left wanting to do something completely different.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I've always... acting is my passion.
That's okay.
I've
That's
tried
your baby.
everything, and I know that I still want to act. So, but I think it's good to be well-rounded and multi-talented.
Absolutely, yeah.
Knowledge is power. Learn as much as you can.
That's right. That's how you get the bucks. Yes. And then you can do the acting also and directing your own stuff because it happens all the time.
Exactly. So. And also, like you said about having to accept certain roles if you're a writer, if you're a producer, you can create the
own.
roles you want for yourself.
Yes. Any actresses or actors that have been your inspiration?
Angela Bassett.
I knew.
Yeah.
I don't know why I knew you was gonna say that. I love her though.
Ask,
yeah, I love her.
Angela
She's dope.
Bassett.
She's dope. What about her that gives you, that smile that you have right now?
She has played so many different roles. She's just so versatile. She can fit into any role. Also, Taraji P. Henson is one of my favorites. I have to shout out my soror in The Color Purple.
Okay.
Yeah, she did great with that. I mean, unfortunately, there's not that many African American women in the industry, but I just remember as a kid watching this woman and being like, oh, wow, I could be like that one day.
Yes, you can. And you are. You're working your way on there. So we're going to make that happen because we're going to support you in everything that you have going on. So you make sure you keep in contact with us. We're not into this, but I just want you to know that that's what we're here for on, the Matrix Studios and A Good Look with Poetry Bars and Hooks is to support and build a network, which is the whole goal on what we do here. So let's go back to your roots in Charlottesville, Virginia. Is that where you're at now still?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you think your upbringing influenced your career path and your creative? There's so much things that goes on here. The good look. Yeah. It's so funny, but that's what happens, right? When you live and you want to sing, you don't know what to say.
I kind of wanted to interject something into what you just said. So now I didn't want to interrupt because I didn't catch it when it happened. But I was just going to let her know that I'm definitely someone that started off the same way as I'm a producer. I'm a music and audio producer, and I had a dream to work on radio. And when I didn't get hired at one of the the few stations we have in New York because it was overpopulated. It's New York City, obviously, so you got to be like pretty damn great to like get one of those positions up there, which I respected at the time. I started my own network and I made the Matrix Studios back in 2002, and now 25 years later, 22 years later, so just having a vision and having the skill set is the first thing you need, and then just starting a small company, it'll grow, it'll keep growing, as long as you put that passion in. So I just wanted to just lend you some inspiration, influence on your
some
journey.
uncle inspiration. On that note, let's go into a little break and we'll be right back. Gonna go look with Poetry Bars and Hooks with my beautiful.
I'm focused, man.
Shine a light on us. Shine a light on us. Shine a light on us. It ain't over till it's over. Go, go, go. Just rock to the beat. Hey.
Don't understand why. Friends who knew me back then. No. Has changed. I still do the same.
Yo, we can cut the talking short if it ain't about cake. I ain't sitting on top, I want a house on the lake. I'm that snotty nose cat with a new BM. If you mess with Brandon, I got to bruise your chin. I be with Puff, the girl be like, who's his friend? If I hit a chick once, she probably move me in. So you got to tell me right now, either you're with the cats who make the hits or the one that see the chips.
Slow down, makes you killing me.
But don't stop it. What's the use of buying away if I'ma have to chop it? I used to love the lady till I learned the logic. She only mess with me.
We're throwing it back. We're throwing it back. The new Party 1019, New York's #1 for throwback.
If it don't 460, he don't drop it. If it don't come with TVs, he don't cop it. Stop it. On top of the world, all the world be on top of the world. Andy on top of the world, dog
dream come true, a real life fantasy. No matter what your friends try to tell you, we will make it fall in love. And we will be together, any kind of weather. Just like that, just like that. Every little step I take, you will be there. Every little step I make, we'll be together. Every little step I take, you will be there. Every little step I make, we'll be together. I can sleep at night, I toss and turn, listen above the telephone. But when I get your call, I write your book. Can't believe you called my home. And as a matter of fact, it blows my mind. You didn't talk to me. Because a girl like you, like a dream come true, a real life factor. No matter what your friends try to tell you, we were made to fall in love. And we will be together in any kind of weather. It's like that,
Throwing it back. We're throwing it back. The new Party 1019, New York's #1 for throwbacks.
be together. Every step I take, every step will be, yeah. Every step I make, we'll be together. Every little step I make, every little step I take, oh, every little step I we'll be together.
Everybody wants to know what's going down. Now with the James, not the drip, the Bobby Brown. Now I'm chilling much hard, you all know, cause Bobby Brown was good to go solo. Been on the mic for a long time. I guarantee to bust a stupid rhyme. Down from on the mic and I'm rocking real fresh. Everybody out there, don't talk less about me, because I'm rocking it steady. And when I'm over, like they call me pretty, cause I'm ready to really get paid. And if anybody steps my way, they get enslaved. My name is Warner, that's what they call me. Yes, I fly by 560 FCC. And when I'm on the mic, gotta see me. Driving down a block, cause I'm blocking a lot. And when a sucker hits, trying to rock my spot. When I'm knocking on my microphone, people gotta leave me alone. Cause I really don't care, really don't give a damn. My name is Bobby and I'm Uncle Phil. Dance for me, baby. Uh-oh, you feel like? Alright. Come on. Don't stop now. You done get it. Come on.
Streaming online at party1019.com. This is New York's #1 for throwbacks. The new Party 1019, a Nexus radio station.
And I'm rocking on a microphone. People gotta leave me alone. Yeah, I heard Bobby. That's right. Well, we're back on a good look with Poetry Bars and Hooks, the Matrix Studios Network, Party 1019, iHeartRadio, all that's Odyssey. All that good stuff. Yeah, I be having to take that deep breath to let all that out. But shout out to everybody on the check-in. And talking about that, we have Vaughn in the building who was asking a question. And that was, what advice would we give someone who is interested? Is that correct? Am I saying this right? Because I didn't look on the phone.
A younger actress coming up. What advice would she give? Something that she's been through.
I would say it's important to be prepared. You never know when you're going to come across an opportunity. Like I said before, know your worth, know what you bring to the table, but also be prepared to show it when it's time to show it. Have your resume ready. Have your headshots ready.
Headshots, yes.
If you have videos of you performing, have your reel ready. Because you never know when you're going to come across somebody or run across an opportunity. So you just got to be ready to sell yourself when the opportunity comes.
That's right. Sell yourself. Be ready. Stay ready. It's just like when they be like, Kim, I'm coming to support something. They be like, you want to perform? Be like, yeah, okay. You ready? Like, yeah, I'm always ready. Like, you got to stay ready. Absolutely. Okay. So now we were talking about on the break, because Bobby was on on the microphone. And we would talk about New Edition. NAACP, you have actually joined them, correct? In a significant commitment. So how does your activism connect with NAACP? What are you doing with them? And you were just at the awards recently.
Yeah, so I have always wanted to join, even back in high school. What really made me want to join, I don't know if y'all remember, but back in 2017, I believe, there was a KKK rally in Charlottesville, Virginia, which, I mean, you learn...
For 2017, that's...
Yeah, you learn about our history and the racism in this country and everything, but for me to experience that in my hometown in 2017, it was really like eye-opening. Like, there are still people who think this way. So that was the moment when I realized that I really wanted to work at changing some of the social issues that we have, not only in Charlottesville or in Virginia, but globally. Yeah, there are people like that everywhere. It's still an issue even today in 2024. So
unfortunately it is. And then with social media, it's blatant and even more like disrespectful, I would say, you know, because it's just out there. It's just more, and people have the nerve, especially because you can do as much as you want on the phone and behind the camera and stuff like that. So, so what exactly have you done with them?
So after that rally, I did one of the counter rallies, and I also did one of the marches after the death of George Floyd.
Okay.
The Charlottesville chapter is kind of small.
Okay.
So I've been trying to connect with the DC chapter because it's not too far from me.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta make that happen. Okay, so if you could collaborate with any artist or activist, living or deceased, we know Angela Bass is your lady, but anybody else that you would want to work with?
You said living or deceased.
Yes.
I love Michael Jackson.
I know, right? Yeah.
And I'm not musically talented at all, so I don't know what I would be doing with Mike.
You'll be doing one of his videos. You'll be producing one of his videos because you know they was always like movies, right? So there we go. That's what it would be.
Michael, or like I said before, Angela Bassett, Viola Davis, my soror, Fantasia.
Okay. All right. So let's see. What's next on the horizon for you and this year coming up? And are there any other roles or projects that you're particularly excited about and diving into? And give us some more information about Fireflies, how they can see you and support you.
Yeah, I am really excited about the series that I mentioned before, just because I think it's...
And say that again. Say the name of the series. And where is it going to be airing at?
We don't know
yet. Okay.
Yeah, it's still in pre-production.
Okay.
We've filmed a couple episodes, but we're still working, getting things shot. But I'll be posting about it, and I'll keep everybody updated.
Okay. And what's the name again? I'm sorry.
Bottom B.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm really excited for that because playing that role, I just had to step out of my comfort zone a little bit. It's not a role I can relate to at all, honestly. I'm not 15. I'm not from New York. It's not the 1960s. And by the grace of God, I've never experienced any trauma like that. So it was challenging, but in a good way to kind of dive into that character and portray that young girl going through that situation. So I'm really excited for that.
Well, we're excited for you, and thank you for coming all the way from Virginia. But again, let them know about Fireflies, where they can see it, where they can buy the tickets, and also how they can follow you.
Yes. So Fireflies, you can get tickets at livearts.org under the tickets tab. This week is our last week. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, those will be our last shows. But
I wish I could make it down there.
Yeah, if you happen to be in Charlottesville, Virginia.
I doubt that I would be, but I mean, I would make the attempt if I could, if I wasn't busy. But yeah, just to support you.
But yeah, it'll be in Charlottesville throughout this weekend.
Okay.
And you can get tickets at livearts.org.
Sounds good. And where they can find you at?
Yes, and you can follow me on Instagram at ok.ari, ok.re.
You heard it. Arianna Jones, thank you so much for coming again all the way from VA to NYC. We down on Wall Street. It's a good look with Poetry Bars and Hooks. We're going to go back into the mix with DJ Young and Nut from Brooklyn.